What is up, you guys? It's Kavar here, and I want to welcome you guys back to my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed that spooky little intro, and in today's video we are going to be recreating the other mother look, as you can see, and I'm really excited about this one. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. So to get started, I'm going to be starting off with this white foundation. I'm just going to be blocking out my brows. I'm going to go in with a damp beauty sponge. When it comes to doing the brows, you're going to want to let the product dry a little bit first before adding a second layer so that you can get the fullest amount of coverage. Going with this, and I'm using a beauty sponge to do it. I'm just realizing something. I have to glue these down. Give me 1 second. So I'm deciding to go in with a flat brush because I feel like the sponge is taking the makeup off. So just to give myself fuller coverage, I'm just going to go in with this e.l.f. brush here. Alright, so after a bit of layering, this is what we're left with, and I'm going to be going in with a powder. I didn't have any full white powder, so I'm just going to go in with baby powder to set this thing so that it doesn't melt. I'm just going to dump a bit of that in my hand. I'm going to grab, and then grabbing my powder brush, I'm just going to dab some in. I'm just going to go in lightly all over my face and neck. If you can see, like, there's like little cracks in there, which I really like because it kind of gives it character, because the other mother, she's like cracking. So now that my base is complete, I'm going to be going in with the contour shade, and I'm going to be taking it along my cheekbones and pretty much just carving out the face to make it look really skeleton-like. So as I take it below the cheekbone, I'm just going to be curving it upward. Like that. Ooh, it's looking good already. Look pretty even to me. Using this eyeshadow brush, just a bit of this black eyeshadow, I'm going to be using it to blend the contour downward. So the other mother's nose is really thin, so I'm going to lightly go in with some eyeshadow, and I'm just going to bring it gently along the sides of my nose. Just bring it in really, really tight. The other mother has a really pointy chin, so to create that illusion, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow again, and I'm just going to have create a pointy chin here, and then I'm going to bring it all the way to the side to make it look like my face is actually much thinner than it is. So now that I have my outline pretty much ready, I'm going to go in with a shade much darker. I'm just going to fill in where I laid down my eyeshadow. Now, using the same black eyeshadow for eyes, I went in and I just made a little bit of a base on my eyelids, and I'm going to take the eyeshadow and I'm just going to pack that on top of my eyelid. Blending it into the crease of my eye, downward, and then blending it back upward. And then I'm just going to take the rest, the excess, and I'm just going to smoke it out. So I just remember that the other mother actually had more of like a skeleton-like neck, so I ended up just wiping away the majority of what was going on here. And with a Q-tip, I'm just gonna clean it up and make these sort of spinal cord looking blocks on my neck with a Q-tip. And that cleans it up pretty well. It doesn't have to be really perfect, and this is under my chin, so it's fine. But yeah, so more like that. So this is more of what it needs to be looking like, and the rest of the neck I'm just gonna fill in with black. To give my face a little bit more dimension and make it look a little bit more feminine, I'm gonna add some shadow just around here and just blend it all the way up into my nose. And now you can actually see the look coming together a lot more. Also, I'm gonna take a little bit of eyeshadow and place it just underneath here. Right, so next we're gonna move on to brows, and I'm just gonna be using this eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to be drawing in the brow. And I'm just going to draw just a little bit of a guideline of what I want so that I can fill it in with a darker shade right after. All right, guys, so in the next step, as you can see, I've already added some cracks, and I just pretty much just went in with the black and just freely started drawing any cracks that came to mind. So I started drawing any cracks that came to mind. So, example, I'm gonna start right here and just let the brush just guide it. It's almost like drawing like little lightning bolts on the face. And she has like cracks that lead up into random places. So I'm gonna lead this one and end it right in the eye, just to look like my face is shattering. I'm even thinking of putting one right there, but that might be too much. So we'll just add some on the sides here. It's so cool to see this thing actually come to life. I'm actually looking like her now. And I like to lead it into this dark area here. It's starting to look really cool. I'm liking it. And make them all a little bit different. Like some are like fading, some are a little bit darker than others. And also if you notice right here, I made this wider on purpose, because if you look at the other mother's face, it almost looks like she's cracking, of course, but it looks like you can almost see like inside of her. So just to make me like give that illusion that I look hollow, I'm gonna add little bits of black where the lightning or the cracks collide with one another, just to make it look like I'm hollow on the inside and you can actually see through me. Yeah, I like how that looks. Looks really good. It's so crazy what makeup can do, because I actually look like a floating skeleton in a way. So cool. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this, putting it in random places. You don't have to do it everywhere, just wherever you feel like putting it. So for me, I feel like this might be a good area here, so I'm gonna add one. And that's why I said, like in the beginning, like don't worry about mistakes, because honestly, like when it comes together, it just gives the look character. So don't worry about being perfect all the time, because I didn't think it would come together like this. It actually looks really, really good. This is my first time doing this, so I'm just gonna make this one a little bit more prominent here. I'm gonna do it right from the tear duct. I'm just gonna crack it. All right, so I added a little bit of a mole here. Next, we're gonna move on to lips, and I'm just going to go in with black, and I'm going to line the lips out first and get myself a bit of a guideline of what I want. Now, the other mother's lips are very sharp at the top, so I'm just gonna line that like this, very carefully. She has really long lips, so I'm just going to take this black line and just stretch it out to around here. Just gonna fill the lip in. Wow, this looks so good. I wasn't expecting this. This looks so good. Okay. Just to accentuate that mouth, I'm gonna bring the lipstick ever so slightly outward. Just to give the illusion that my mouth is bigger, you know? So anything that I draw beforehand is always just a guideline for what I want to do later. And that's it. That's the completed look. What do you guys think? I think it looks fire. That's the completed look. Alright guys, so this is the final look once the buttons have been added. This look is very simple, very easy, and very good for a last-minute decision on a Halloween costume. And I think I did a pretty good job. If you guys follow my instructions to a T, I think you guys will be able to achieve this as well. Just leave a comment and a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. However, even though this costume per se looks pretty good and the makeup looks pretty spot on, there's just one thing missing about the ambiance. Give me 1 second. Much better. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because I love making these videos for you guys, and I have a lot more spooky and scary looks coming your way, so stay tuned for that. But for now, until next time.